Heads up, what you are about to see is the largest job in the history of solidarity painting. The following video will show a horse arena which hasn't been cleaned or painted in over a decade. You will see pigeon poop and mud. How's it going? It's Adam Kuzmicki with Solidarity Painting. What you see here is the largest job in our company's history. This is a 35,000 square foot horse arena which is currently operating as the HJ2 Staples, right off Guerneville Road in Santa Rosa, California. We've done some work for Heidi in the past, and when she acquired these buildings, she saw the potential and entrusted us to fulfill her vision. Now getting into the project, the first thing we had to do was pressure wash. And you can see here, this is where the horses usually hung out, and the stalls were just totally filthy. Just years of mud, whatever else might come from a horse, and pigeon poop. Yep, there was pigeon poop everywhere. This is a combination of mud, pigeon poop, whatever else you could think of in a barn situation, it was here. Up high, down low, as you can see here. Here's a little close-up, and this is just the accumulation over the years. And here's some more areas up high that is just accumulating. Here's some rust, and ultimately here's some more dirt, pigeon poop, whatever you could think of. This was primarily during the pressure washing, but not all hope is lost. Here's a little before and after. It is amazing what water can do, especially at high pressure, to clean. Here's a little outside shot during the pressure washing. Here is a little action shot, and you can just see how effortlessly it removes all the paint. Here's an action shot of my dad, making sure to go over every single square inch. This is Greg Kuzmicki. He is still the owner of the company. Don't see him leaving anytime soon. He sure loves his job, and he loves providing a service. Getting down low, getting up high, making sure to get every single square inch, and there's a thumbs up. Here I am with a little more protection, but same thing, getting the job done. Here's a little before and after during the process, and here's some more before and after shots. Here's a little before, and here is an after. Just the difference it makes. And here's a little before and after coming up during the washing itself. And again, there's my dad. Look at that big smile on his face. Like father, like son, what could you say? And the roof was pretty filthy too, so we decided to pressure wash that as well. I mean, who knows when the last time this thing was cleaned, but got it done. And ultimately, here's a final before and after. There's a little bit of rust, but it's clean. Same here, a little bit of rust, but it's clean. And there's ways to treat that. Not too much rust here, but you can see the peeling paint. And ultimately, here is the final look of it, completely clean. These brand new siding panels were installed by McNeil Construction and Remodeling. While we painted for Heidi, McNeil was in charge of all the other building projects on her property. You will see later in this video more of those projects they built from the ground up, which we eventually painted. We would highly recommend them if you're looking for an exceptional general contractor. You can see here they pre-primed the siding edges before installation, and when I got my camera under, they pre-primed the ends as well. If these ends specifically aren't primed, it will eventually lead to water seeping in, causing dry rot. Here you can see the progress we're making priming this wall. You can see how much primer we use, judging by the lack of transparency. And here is a fully primed wall. Now that darker burgundy you see on this photo is red oxide. We put red oxide anywhere areas are more likely to rust or have existing rust, whether it's here or outside, and it works really well to keep the rust from reappearing in the future. That white you see on top is block rust. It is a Dunn Edwards product, and these areas are more likely to rust. However, in the case of this project, there's not too much rust except for a few areas. We'll use block rust anywhere it's red as a preventative. On the areas we don't use Dunn Edwards block rust, we use Dunn Edwards Ultra Grit. We've been using Dunn Edwards Ultra Grit for years, especially any of our other jobs, such as residentials where there's raw wood exposed, or some new siding or trim we're installing, Ultra Grip gets the job done. Again, here's another picture of the progress of priming. Here you can see some of the block rust we used, but that's not even all of it. And here you can see the finished paint on the outside, and that's the final product. Completely different. Here you can see Heidi decided to go with the black gutters. I think it just presents an overall cleaner look. And this is the final look of the interior. However, there's a lot more work planned. McNeil Construction built this structure, which acts as an office, storage, grooming area, and has a viewing area on top, which we painted as well. Here are some beautiful doors, which we ended up priming and painting ourselves as well. And this is what they look like when they put them up. Now that structure McNeil built also went to the outside as well. This specifically is where the grooming area is for the horses. And here's another view inside. And here's another project we painted on the property. This is a brand new house, however, we still gave it the solidarity treatment. Premium caulking and a premium paint finish, which will last much longer than the factory finish. And to come to an end, we painted a new bathroom facility, we painted these horse stables, and to tell you the truth, if I was a horse, I wish I lived here. Our last job here was painting the ceiling of this office. Now, as you might expect, there's a lot of expensive horse saddles in here, at least over $30,000 alone just in this picture. But they entrusted us to do the job right and clean. And here are some happy horses to finish the video off. And I hope you have a lovely day. We are Solidarity Painting, 707-544-9551, Santa Rosa, California. Thank you.